Welcome to the end of Pattaya's walking street. This is Bali High, and this is where we find Lima Lima Club. Today, packed to maximum. We have visitors today from Pattaya, from Thailand, all over Asia, and there's a reason for that. We are very proud to present here tonight, behind the decks, a true DJ legend. Welcome to Brandon Block.
Kiss Thailand. Kiss Thailand.
Brandon Block was born in 1967 in London, England. In 1988, he got his first club residency at Zigzag at the Broadway Boulevard in Ealing, West London. In 1990, Brandon went to Ibiza for the first time with the record label he was working for at this time. He became an Ibiza legend. During his time, he has also held residencies at Up Your Ronson in Leeds, Foo Bar at the Milk Bar in London, and Scream in Plymouth. He has also played numerous other venues such as the Ministry of Sound, Turnmills, Miss Moneypenny's, Republica, Progress, Karanga and Colours. Several appearances on BBC Radio 1's Essential Mix soon followed, as did Music Magazine awarding him the Canner of the Year prize 3 times. In October 1997, Brandon became a radio presenter alongside his old friend Alex P on Kiss 100. Later, he had 3 singles released under his Blockster alias: Something Going On, Groove Line and You Should Be, all of which were released by Ministry of Sound.
Wow, the club is pumping. Lima Lima is so ready for tonight's big superstar DJ, the true legend, Brandon Block. He's entering the DJ booth in a few moments. Kiss caught up with him at his hotel a little bit earlier. Welcome to Thailand and welcome to Pattaya.
Thank you very much.
And I know you've been to Thailand many times since 2000. You've been here regularly.
I've been here. I first came in '97, and then I left it a couple of years, and then I came back in 2000, and remembered how lovely it was, and I just thought, you know what, I love it here. And then I made it I came back for like 1 month, and we used to make parties in Samui on the beach, which were just amazing. And then I met some friends down there who make the parties. So we, you know, we said like, okay, well, you know, we did some good parties, come again. So the next year in January, the weather was lovely, so we arranged to go again. Then friends start coming to get married, and it's just a place to come to. So we all came, many of us, for like every year in January. It's fantastic.
We're here at the Simi Spring Hotel in Pattaya.
Yes, lovely.
And even though you've been to Thailand so many times, this is your first time in Pattaya?
First time in Pattaya. Yeah, don't ask me why. I've always been on the islands, you know. I've been to Bangkok. I come to see some clubs in Bangkok and Cuba, and Twisted, my friend used to own years ago. I just never had the opportunity to come here. You know, I didn't really know about it, to be honest with you. When I came, I'd heard of Koh Samui and Koh Phangan, Phuket, Krabi, you know, that sort of, the islands, I suppose, the southern islands. But you know what, I really like Pattaya, and this hotel is fantastic. The rooms are, they're like, you know, they're like flats, apartments. It's really good.
And you are here actually not on your yearly annual holiday, but on a special occasion, because you're here for a wedding.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not here on my annual holiday, but you know, I feel lost if I don't have a trip to Thailand at least once every year. So I'm here for my friend's wedding. Big up to Darren, and good luck to you for the day, which is in Phuket. We're going there on Saturday, sorry. So it was, you know, when I said I was coming, and I come for a week, 2 weeks or something, he said, look, you know, you want to play? I said, I don't mind if I play, I'm here. So I obviously spoke to Marco, and Marco said, yeah, come play the gig for me.
Marco is your link to Lima Lima nightclub?
Yes, basically. But I met Marco, I knew Mark before anyway, so, you know, it was just a matter of saying, yeah, okay, let's come and do it. And I play in Lima Lima. It's a fantastic venue. Really cool. I really like Pattaya, I've got to say. I mean, walking down Walking Street was just, it wasn't it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't like it's open, it's nice, very good.
Tonight you're playing at Lima Lima.
Yeah.
We look forward to that. But you started before it was hip to be a DJ, before we knew about DJ culture, before the school kids were having DJ bags for school.
And lessons, I suppose, lessons in DJ now and music and lectures and student course. Yeah, I started in 1985 by accident, really. I mean, in England there's a big pub culture, like here, a lot of drinking. And we all grow up. In each area you have your local pub, so everyone goes to your pub and you meet your friends, you really grow up in the pub, I suppose, you learn all your, where you're going to go in life, and you do it you don't learn it at school, you learn it in the pub, right? So we used to love our music, early hip hop and soul and disco. We used to buy big 12-inch records, imports. And one week we was in the pub, very young, 16, shouldn't be in the pub. And the boss said, the DJ's not coming tonight, you have records? I know you have records. I said, yeah, of course. He said, go get them, because we need to play music tonight. So I said, all right. So we went, we have the big crates, which have milk, for bread, like this, full of records. We carry like that, So he brought those in and we played, and it was fantastic. Everyone was saying, yeah, brand new Lee, my friends. So he said, right, the other DJ's finished, you can take over. So we said, okay, lovely. So that was 1985. And we did that every week on a Friday, which got busy. And then he used to charge £1, which is £1 to get in. £1. And in Ibiza it's €80 to get in a club. Wow. £1 to get in. So, and then it got busy, and then the rest, they had many other pubs, the same company. So they said, can you make, discos in the other places? So we did. We have a mobile, the van, and discos, and that's what happened,
And then you discovered Ibiza.
And then, well, it wasn't immediately Ibiza. There was sort of clubs as opposed to pub to club, nightclub.
I believe the first one you played was Zigzag as resident DJ.
Yes, Zigzag Club in Ealing, place in London, which was very good, crazy, on a Thursday. And from there we took, we just went from, everyone was in the same, they liked the music, they were in the same, vibe. So they moved from club to club, and it got crazy and crazy. Then my friend said, you must go to Ibiza, have a look in Ibiza. I went, I found my friend Alex again. I hadn't seen him for 1 year. He said, it's crazy. We went drinking, we got drunk, and he said, look, you must come and play in my club, Space. I said, I'd love to, yeah. So the next morning, he said, come. So I went to Space. 3,000 people, like.
And just to make sure for Ibiza lovers who was watching, it is that Space.
Yes.
It's that Space.
That Space.
The legendary club.
The original Space. Yeah. Me and my friend Alex were the first resident DJs on the terrace in Space. He actually built the terrace. He built the terrace to be music. It was originally a coffee bar. He changed it. He put the music. So we had music on the terrace, and it became the club now, the best club in the world.
From time to time I meet DJs, the old experienced one, and then we agree that it was much more difficult back in the 80s and 90s to mix when you didn't have computers.
Yeah.
Do you think the computers have changed the DJing world?
Well, listen, I have this argument with myself. I have my laptop, I have memory sticks, I have CDs, I have Serato, I have Tractor, I have everything. It's digital DJ. That's what it's now, digital DJ. So you have to move because you get left behind, and that's it. That's the way it's progressing. Technology is so quick now.
I guess the argument will be that it's more or less the computer playing, not the DJ. What will you say to that?
Well, I mean, it is though, but what is there a problem with that? I mean, listen, producers, right? The big producers nowadays, they make a certain sound, a good sound they like, huh? They stick with it. They make more records, they make more remixes. So people like that sound. It doesn't have to be. It's not like before when a DJ has to pick a record to make the people enjoy. It's not the same way. See, now they make a sound which people like, so they can play most of that sound. So a DJ makes music, like David Guetta. Okay? He makes a sound. He puts the sound on the recording artists. Yeah. Every record sounds the same, huh? But the kids, they like it, so they can play. He can play like 4 records of his, 1, 2, 3, 4, and something similar, because they've got. Hey! So many years ago, it was play something different, play something weird, funny, something, you know, something rare, very rare. It doesn't, see, now it's different. It's just different now. It's all it is. It's just different. It's moved on. Technology's moved on. I mean, it's amazing because you know what you can do. It's mind-boggling because everything. It's unbelievable.
I guess in '85 when you started, you wouldn't have thought that a DJ could be the main attraction at a place like Wembley Stadium as we see it now.
I mean, we were called superstar DJs, right? There was like maybe 25, 30 who used to play a lot every week, you know? Pete Tong, Carl Cox, Paul Oakenfold, Sasha, John Digweed, Judge Jules, and a lot of the American DJs, Morales and CJ McIntosh and Norman J and Seb Fontaine, Tall Paul, myself, Alex P, loads, many. They were called superstar DJs. They used to earn good money, but now they are pop stars, and they earn massive money, huge money. It's crazy, you know. It's like it's a concert. It's like a concert. It's not a gig anymore. It's a concert because a lot of them play live. A lot of them play, you know, remixed artists who are pop stars. They play remixed, which are the records which get them famous. So I mean, it's wow.
You've been fortunate enough to make a big name, to have big success that have taken you all around the world. Mm-hmm. How do you see the difference in the party crowds, for example, in Europe compared to here, Asia?
Yeah, Thailand people, Thai people are passionate about music. They're really, I mean, they like strong music, and they're always great fun. The party crowd. I mean, I used to play on the beach in Samui, and it was, you know, Europe has so much. You understand? On offer, or has done for many years, you know, like since Ibiza, since it went to Spain, Balearic Islands, Mallorca, then Italy, because a lot of Italian making music years ago. Now Eastern European, Croatia. Now it's changing again because the music for a bit of time went a bit flat, but now we got deep house again, techno, even like the new disco. It's called new disco, groovy stuff. It's all becoming, again, very cool. And the kids like it, the younger people like it. So now it's opened a whole new generation of underground music.
For you personally, what is your preferred styles? If you have to play a set for yourself?
I listen to music all my life, and I've listened to many different types of music. So I like music from everywhere. At the moment, what would it be? I have some good, nice house records at the moment. I like many house records. I like, you know, maybe a pop 80s record, a disco, a hip hop rap record from original one, Rapper's Delight. Start with Rapper's Delight. I sing the whole lot from start to finish. Because you know what? This is what I think. Music always links to a time in your life. So there's always one time in your life you remember music from. When it's your parents, whether it's teenage, growing up, you know, and you always remember when you hear, oh my God, I remember where I was then, you know, I remember now. So I have a lot of good memories of music I hear when. So I make up a big tape from all sort of places.
There's a lot of aspiring DJs watching. What would be your advice or maybe wish for them, the aspiring DJs who have all their songs on the stick and want to move on?
Well, listen, you know what? The world is so open for music now, new music now. The DJs who want to become, if you really want to become music producers, DJs, produce your own music. Put it on SoundCloud, on Facebook, on Twitter. Make sure it's social. It has to be out there all the time. It's got quite a big job to do, but if they're passionate about music, you can do it, and you can get every sound you want to get now. You can get from the computer, from the internet. Every sound you want to make, you can find. Like before, you have to make samples from records if you wanted a sound, unless you could play piano. But then it wasn't digital. It was analog. So it wasn't. You know, you couldn't just. I like this sound. I don't think. I mean, you know, as time progressed. So stick with it if you want to. If you really want to do it, stick with it. Love your job. Love doing what you're doing. Produce more. If you get an online presence continually, you will get DJ work.
Tonight you're presenting all your experience in one DJ set at Lima Lima. What can we expect?
I hope so. I just want to play some good house music. Yeah. I don't want to play obvious stuff because everyone can do that. I mean, I'm sure. I want to play something that I like. So, fingers crossed, they like.
We look very much forward to it. Thank you very much for your time.
Great to meet you. Great to see you. And...